I look like a mess, but otherwise, having a great day today so far. I woke up this morning, I did not want to go to the gym, but I did that yesterday. I woke up yesterday, didn't want to go to the gym, came downstairs, had breakfast, basically got ready to go, and then decided to go upstairs and go back to bed. Today, I woke up and I was like, I could just go back to sleep for 45 minutes and then wake up and I'll be fine. And I was like, no. That's not how we're doing this week, ladies and gentlemen. We are going ham. I went to the gym, and not only did I go to the gym, I went to go do what I was supposed to do yesterday when I was lazing around. And I did this stupid thing where it was like 90 minutes exercise. There's like a 3-day challenge thing, and like you start off heavy with low reps for like 90 minutes, and then the next one is like kind of in the middle. And the first one took me like 60 minutes, the second one took me 90 minutes, and the last one is like high reps, loads of different exercises. I'm like, there's no fucking way you can do that in 90 minutes. And I did it in 2 hours 20. And I got back here 10 minutes before I'm supposed to log on. Had a shower and then logged on, and like, that's kind of why I look like a mess. I'm making breakfast while I am listening. Well, in a minute I'm going to be listening to a meeting that's about to start. And reviewing someone's CV because we've got a test. We've got a interview later. We're hitting it hard, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting on. We're doing this week well. So yeah, that's good. I need to gel my hair. Today I am clearing. My morning's kind of gone for meetings. So I've got like a meeting in like 1 minute, and then I've got an interview and another meeting. But I'm working. I guess I don't have to log on at 9. It just means I finish at 5:30 if I do log on at 9. But I'm going to be doing a shitload of compliance training. All that bollocks. I'm basically like clearing all the bullshit so that I can have another productive week. Tomorrow I've got a shitload of meetings. I don't get any like actual development work done these days. But sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes I do. Bossed it, mate. Right, meeting's done. I've booked. Do you remember early on in the year, in like, I don't know, March, April time, we were going to go to London, then Laura got COVID the week we were going to go. I had to cancel everything and rebooked it. So I've booked to go to this really nice restaurant on the Saturday. We're going to go Friday. It's going to be great. You have to book like 3 months in advance to get a table. It's going to be expensive as fuck, but it's going to be nice. Breakfast done, one of my compliance trainings done, meeting done, organised a fucking workshop for 2 weeks' time, and I am organising for my team to come down to Bristol on Thursday. Gel my hair, upstairs, final interview prep. Interview was done. It was hard work though, it's got to be said. I really struggled to get the guy to like relax, and he was just duffing all the questions. I kept trying to throw like softball questions, and he just like fucked them all up. And I'm like, I'm trying to make it easier and easier and easier to like build your confidence back up, and it's not working. God damn. I just tried to end the video and it didn't end. That was awkward. And then we had like an hour investigation thing. I've now finished all of my compliance. We've done the feedback for the interviews. I've finished off 2 incidents. Baby. And I've got 45 minutes. I've got myself a toffee from downstairs, and I'm gonna smash through the end of this documentation stuff. There's so much going on. And then tomorrow we've just got straight meetings from 12 till the end of the day. I have an hour break. Yippee. Last week we did the shopping on Saturday. We did the shopping on a Monday today. Back to normal. Oh, the place is empty. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm cycling tomorrow. I need to cycle because I need my MEPS. God damn it. But in theory we're going to the office tomorrow for a day of meetings. Why? Jamie has opted out of back-to-back meetings in the office today. Most of them are the kind of meeting where it's firstly like, on a serious note, I don't think my headphones will last the amount of time they need to last for me to do all of my meetings with headphones in. But also they're the kind of meetings that need to be concentrated on, but are difficult to concentrate to. And I feel like I'm better at doing that stuff at home than I am in the office. Predominantly because I can do some embroidery, and I'm a lot better at concentrating on things when I'm not distracted. Now, that seems weird, but if I'm on a meeting and I have one screen with the meeting and 2 screens where people can send me Teams messages, I can multitask, I end up not listening. But if I'm just sat with it on one screen and then maybe Teams on the other, like with the chat open or whatever, or like if we're looking at some diagrams, who knows, And then I'm embroidering with the other thing. What I'm doing is I'm listening. I also woke up and my calves are aching from yesterday. And we're forecast rain. And it's doing that thing where like there's 100% chance of rain in the next hour. And that keeps getting pushed back. The best kind of meetings are the kind of meetings you go to and you are none the wiser before you go. You've no idea what the meeting's about. You leave, you're still not kind of sure what it's about. Something to do with training for Kubernetes, but I think it's more as like telling someone what we want to know, and then they go out and find out like the correct kind of the best courses for us to take, and like to keep that knowledge up to date, I think. But just kind of listed challenges we have and the questions I get most often. And rolled it from there. Otherwise, been productive. I've booked my next surfing session, boys. I really enjoyed going surfing when we last did. And I kind of want to make it more of a thing. And yeah, it's not like the cheapest thing in the world to go and do as a hobby. Especially if you're paying for like, what's that noise? Paying for like an artificial wave pool, I guess, rather than just like going to the sea. But I've got to learn, and then as soon as I've learned, maybe I can then go to the sea. So I've booked off a day's holiday in the week because I've got a shitload of days I need to use, and I've booked in another beginning session. Was that my phone that beeped? It was. Guan Yu Zhou is staying at Alpha, which means Danny Rick is not looking good. But yeah, so this year has been remarkably busy. And it's getting more busy the further we go. Yeah, we're not sure. This year has just been like, we've made up for the 2 years of COVID basically by having an abnormally busy year. And that's not ending. So I've booked in that holiday. I am like literally, so this week that's this week, right? Next week we've got like, I'm on call, doesn't really count. Then I go surfing. Then we're going to up north to see Beth and Ben. Then I'm going to London for a work thing. Then we've got a bit of a gap. And then Laura's family's coming down. And then Laura's sister might be coming down. And then we're going to London. And then we've got a bit of a gap. And then we're going to London again. And then we're going, oh my God, there's so much to do, so much to organise. I made the correct call. It rained. I stayed here. Happy days. I went out, I just went to the shops to go get some stuff for dinner and to sort out a package for Laura. Had a load of meetings, but it was a productive day. I actually managed to like make progress on something that I thought would be quite complicated, but it was quite multitaskable. And I had like just enough gaps in between and like enough meetings finished early for me to do two things, which I thought would be quite complicated, but it's actually quite a quick fix. Well, I think it's still relatively complicated, but I found the problem, basically. Happy days. You know, bro, my little man, I think he has hiccups. Oh my God. My little man loves purring. Otherwise, Laura we've got a quick dinner and Laura's at the gym, so we are not sure what to do with our evenings. I need to book in some stuff and probably should go on my computer and do a little bit of organisation and admin and stuff. Need to book some hotels, need to get some train tickets, need to get some parking. And then I need to do all of the prep so that when we've cooked dinner, it's ready for debate when she gets back. Hotel booked. It's a lot more expensive than it would have been if we'd have gone when I'd originally planned this. That's life. We're doing this thing. I want to go to London to go to a certain restaurant, which I think Laura will really like. I'm expecting it to be expensive. It's an expensive treat of a weekend. Like, fuck me. Like, it's... Before we've paid for the food and like the drinks when you get there, it's going to be like half the price of going to Cornwall for a week, or what we'd normally pay to go Cornwall for a week. And we normally pay for really nice like accommodation when we're in Cornwall for a week. So yeah, it's not cheap, but we're not going to Cornwall we usually go to Cornwall in October or November, but Laura doesn't have enough holiday for that. So instead, we're saving the money, we're spending half of it on staying in London, and then we're going moo. And then the rest of that money we save, we're going to spend in a restaurant. Fucking hell. I'm not ready for how expensive it's going to be in a restaurant. I'm going to be honest. I'm going and I'm like, it doesn't matter how much it is, but I'm expecting it to be several £100s. It's gonna be fucking nice, Moo. It's gonna be fucking nice, my man. It's gonna be nice. It's not food yet. I gotta wash your balls. Wash them balls. Give me that booty. Give me that booty. Jimmy, I'm tolerating this because I think you're gonna feed me. Are you gonna feed me? Okay, so the plan of attack. We've booked the big things. Just need to do parking and breakfast. So we are, what are we doing? The plan of attack is get up, we're going to the gym. Well, I don't think it's cardio day, baby. I am gymming, showering, coming back here, having breakfast, preparing my bags for work, for cycling, and then cycling into town. Then it's chest tomorrow night, and I'm cycling back late. I need to get a cycling jacket. That's what I need to do. High vis jobber. That's next on my shopping list because I've realised it's now I'm now actually cycling back legitimately in the dark, and I'm just wearing bright clothes. That's not good enough. Otherwise, it's bedtime. I think I'm ready. The trick is, yesterday, I woke up, didn't want to get up. I also have really bad hay fever, interestingly. Should I go to have a hay? I haven't had a hay fever tablet today. I'm going to have a hay fever tablet now, so I can wake up and hopefully be okay. I've got to wake up and be ready and raring to go for this long ass day tomorrow. Let's do it. It's 8 o'clock. I'm back from the gym. It's 8:10 actually. I need to get to work by 9:30, and have breakfast, which in itself is doable. I mean, I want to cycle in, so I've got a good amount of time. I've got like 45 minutes before I want to be like wheels on the ground, and then I'm going to cruise in. But I need to find better breakfasts for days like this where the problem is I've already had a grapefruit and a cereal bar before going to the gym. And those are obviously two sugary breakfasts. So I don't want to just come back and have toast or cereal or something. I want to have something like savoury, hopefully with protein in it as well. So I end up having eggs, but eggs take time to cook, obviously, and also are a pain to clean up after. But I have loads of time. We just need to be, we don't need to be rushed. We need to move with haste and be time efficient with the time that we have. Okay, it's 5:02, not doing great. We might have to cycle a little bit quicker than I wanted to. I'm wearing jeans, but I've got everything in these bags. They feel very full. Let's get my bike and go. I did not bank on there being this much rain today. It's absolutely been pissing it down all day since I got to the office. I think it's going to be dry later, but hopefully it's warm enough for it to dry off before I need to cycle back. I even brought my Converse today. I'm not supposed to be wearing my one white shoe in weather like this. I'm on the hunt for some food. I don't know what to have. Someone is still in the office, so I can't get something and take it back without looking weird. I've done it the first time. I've heard good things about this place. It's basically a Chinese takeaway, but never had the option to get it. And now I've got it, and I'm not sure how to eat it, but trying to find somewhere relatively dry. And if I can't do that, I guess I'm going back to the office. And there's one guy sat there working still when I left. I just have to like face up to the fact I'm going to look weird. I finished my spring rolls and I'm heading back to the office. There's nowhere to sit down that's like dry. So trees are a bit hit and miss, aren't they? Sometimes it's like wetter underneath them, or sometimes it's drier. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go and be like, sorry my dude, I brought a super smelly Chinese takeaway effectively. Hopefully he's gone. That'll be ideal. And then I don't have to like explain myself. I didn't want to go and get a burger. I always get a burger from the same place. So I want to try something different. And I'm paying for it now. There is a small chance they're in the toilet, but otherwise, clutch. There was no way I was going to be able to eat this on my lap, on a bench in a park. Fucking lovely though, I'll tell you that for free. Well, that was some good shit. I've got like 15 minutes to kill now. Made good progress into the office today. So I started moving the bike at like 5:02 and I logged on at 25 past. So that's not bad considering I had to get the bike, unlock it, move it through the house, get all my bags on the bike, cycle in jeans, nice and, I nearly thought I was going to fall back there, in jeans, like not in like cycling clothes. So I was like taking it easy, I didn't want to get sweaty, got in, locked it up, moved upstairs, happy days. So that was pretty good. And then otherwise it's been a bit of a hectic day, been just like meetings and like trying to solve weird, quirky issues that we've got at the moment, that we seem to be, something odd is happening somewhere else on the platform and it's having like side effects on us, and we're trying to like mitigate the impact of that thing on our thing. That's fun. We had a fire alarm. Noise cancelling headphones and fire alarms aren't a good mix. We got to go out the fire escape, which was nice and fun, especially as you're walking down it and like disturbing years and years of worth of like dirt and like bird poo. And it's just like falling, and obviously depending on where you are in the chain of people, you just get rained on. That was grim. But otherwise, finished the thing I was aiming to get finished and started investigating another thing, which I'm not convinced we can do the way that we initially said we would do it, which is not a problem. We just need to, we thought we'd be able to add something to the code so that it would just auto like smash everything up, but we had to add something to the code so that it can put something there so that we can then have something that automatically senses that and then does something. That's fine. It's just the quirks of like the monitoring system we use. And yeah, so I worked till 6 and then I went to go get some food, and now it's 7:20. I got myself some mince, which I'm gonna have now because I just had some really spicy noodles, so don't ask why they're in a Ziploc bag. That is why I initially bought those mints, and then I went there and it was closed. So yeah, I'm just like listening to podcasts and shit. This is at like 7:30, and that's like such an annoying time. It's almost worth me not coming into the office. Like, I have enough time to finish work at 4:30, which I could have done today if I would have been working from home, and then have something to eat and then come down. That would be 100% feasible. But anyway. Let's get to the bit of like walking to chess, and I'm like, oh, can I really be bothered? What if it's like really bad? Last week I really didn't want to go, and I like talked myself into it and then realised I'd got the wrong day. I'm doing my little walk around the block just to make sure that there's going to be people there before I rock up. How many times have I been? Twice? I think I've been twice, and it was good both times. And it wasn't awkward either. But I'm so like terrified of not being, you know, I don't know, being awkward. Like, I know I'm not as good as most people there, unless it's a slow game, and then even then I'm still not. The worst case scenario happened, I bailed. I went down, I poked my nose around, and there's 4 people. Don't know if you know this, but chess is a 2-player game. And 4 divides by 2 quite well. Oh, god damn. So I bailed. That's sad, isn't it? But I had a nice lunch, dinner. I'm gonna cycle home, get the last of my little bit of exercise for the day, and have an early night for a long Thursday and Friday. I'll go home and play some chess online instead. How about that? I had a thrilling cycle home because I went up into the office. Thankfully, no one was there. Although someone was there, I think, did I say that? Someone was there. I went back, had my dinner, no one was there. Sat waiting to leave for chess. The second someone walks in, 7:30, don't know why, I am getting up and I'm like, oh, I'm not leaving just because you got here, by the way. But 20 minutes later, he'd gone. So I don't know what the crack there was. But anyway, I got back, got changed, got my bags ready, went downstairs, tried to turn my light on, and it wouldn't turn on, god damn it. I unpacked my chargers, and there's like an electric bike charger, so I plugged in a plug into the electric bike charger and then sat in the basement of the building for like 5-10 minutes and then cycled back. God damn. I need to figure out, there's a couple of things I need to get, like proper. I need to proper high vis, which I don't have. I just have bright coloured clothes, which is not good enough. And I need proper lights. And the thing about lights is, I don't know if I'm buying a bike where the lights will be integrated. So that's the thing that's stopping me at the moment. But I need to just pull the trigger on it, basically. There's nothing wrong with the lights. I just need more lights. I don't know what I need. If it's not good enough, what I've got at the moment isn't good enough. But anyway, cycle back, and then I'm doing this fucking, I have a fitness tracker thing that like my gym gave me. And like, it's supposed to be so like if you do the classes, you connect it to the screen at the front, and then like it measures your like, how many more times do you want to say like in a fucking sentence? It measures like your stuff and like how hard you're trying, and then in theory it will give you like, it will say in a spinning class, for example, it will be push to 80%, and then everyone's 80% is different, rather than like push for whatever. I guess it's just based off heart rate, basically. But like, it measures your activities and stuff, and they have this like system where you have to get a certain amount of MEPs, is what it's called. And as you do that, it will build up your like ranking, and if you miss one, you'll drop a ranking. So usually, I just had this app, it's absolute dog shit that it uses, by the way. I now have no idea how I got that view that I had a minute ago. Anyway, you need to get like 13,000 of them or whatever, and I normally clear it quite well. And then I start doing like on call, and I don't. You're supposed to get like 1,300. I normally get around the 1,800 mark. 1 week is on call, and therefore I'm not doing like cardio where you get the most points. But this month, 2 weeks I was on holiday. 1 week I was in on call. Oh, what's the cat doing? So getting this month's MEPs is difficult. So I'm tracking it for cycling as well, which I don't normally do. I just normally track the gym itself. If I go back, I'm just 23 short. God damn it. But I'm planning one more gym session on, what's the wrong month? On the Friday. So that'll be enough to knock me over, but god damn, is it close. In theory, it's still the same day to me. It's only just gone past midnight. I am heading home. It's very late. It's like I say, it's past midnight, I guess. I am going to find a bus or an Uber. They're the two options. Most likely an Uber. I'll only get a bus if it's like literally sat there, which it won't be. We had a big a lot of people from London came to the Bristol office today, and it's been a great day. I've really enjoyed it. And like, I don't normally stay out this late either for like drinks and food, but I've had a lot of fun. I got an Uber. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I got home 7 hours ago. We're going back in. I wouldn't say I had like a lot to drink last night. I had 2 cocktails, some mango coladas, which were very nice, and then like a ginger beer, a curry, and then a like rum and coke. But I got to bed at 1ish, and I read until I fell asleep, and then like I had like an alert at 4:30, and then woke up at 6. I don't feel as springy as I used to. I guess to a certain extent, I feel like when we do like the company things in London, I would feel like this in the morning and just still go out for a walk and then go get breakfast. It's just a little bit weird because it's like the other way around. I've had breakfast and now I'm walking, but I feel like it's a little bit easier to wake up and get up and go when you're in like an uncomfortable hotel room in an uncomfortable bed or whatever. But anyway, that's by the by. I'm waking up now on this little walk. So yesterday, like, I bussed into the office because I knew I'd be leaving late, and we had like an opening party for the Bristol office, which is odd because it's obviously been open for ages, but like they want to start using the Bristol office more, and they will let us like their attempt. We had like our kind of like domain had like a workshop to try and figure out like what our priorities are, what our problems are, and all that kind of stuff. And it was actually a lot better than I expected it to be. Quite like interesting. But then like as part of that, like my entire team came up from London, and so did like the teams that are affiliated with us, but aren't our team. So like the teams are kind of like grouped into like groups of 3. So like the other 2 teams also came. So like we see them at like sprint reviews and stuff, and like we work together on some things, but not like closely. So it was really good. We got together, had a really good like fun day, bonding, figuring out like what each other's problems were and all that kind of shit. And then like after we went to go get some cocktails, and then we went to go get food, and then yeah, we also ended up in like I'm surprised I stayed out that late, to be honest with you. But I think what I'm comparing it to is when we go to London, it's like a completely different vibe, because it's not like a tight-knit group, it's like a huge, you know. So anyway, your boy is walking in because it's going to rain later, and I need to be able to let people into the office if they need to. There aren't that many people that I think I'm expecting. But in theory, I'd planned to go to the gym this afternoon, but I don't see myself doing that. I might just hang around in town and like do a little bit of shopping. I want to try and find some cycling high-vis stuff. And I can order it online, I guess, now, because it's not urgent to get it until like next Wednesday. But like, if I can see some stuff in person, then I might be able to. I'm going to end up spending more money than I want to if I did it online, you know. So I might hang around in town. There's like, it's a bit weird because Laura's going up to Nottingham this weekend for like a mum's birthday present thing. Her birthday was ages ago, but I feel like I've not seen her in ages, because yesterday, I mean, we bussed in together yesterday, but then today, well, she went to bed, I came back, she's asleep. I just left, she's only just woken up. So she's still in bed as I'm leaving. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of why I don't want to just, because if I leave, I think going to the gym on a Friday afternoon makes sense if you can cycle. So like, I cycle to the gym from here, do like a weight session, and then go home, and then like that's effectively, I work 8 till 2 and then gym 2 till 5, you know. I kind of want like my throat feels sore from talking last night. I didn't think like hot chocolate would help, but I kind of want one. The good thing is I come in too early, so like it's only just gone 8. Most places aren't open at 8. They open at like 8:30, so I can't get a hot chocolate. But yeah, I think we've got like small discussions about things today, but today should be a pretty quiet day. It's going to be mostly catching up on shit from like the previous day that we missed. So hopefully today's also a little bit fun, but also clear down the decks. It's kind of why I wanted to get in before I know anyone else would even be thinking about it, to clear the decks. I know I'd be first here, but I did not expect this place to be clean. We had the like company all hands like hosted here, so the person who normally hosts the all hands was in person doing it, and they normally have a similar system, but obviously in London. There's something really weird about watching. I know who that person is, but it's something really weird about watching them do it live. It's like, got a fucking celebrity. There's that rain I was talking about. It's been a weird day. Like the beginning was like pretty intense, and then towards the end it was just like chill. Got in, cleared the decks, made sure we were all on top of what we were supposed to be on top of, and then I was like, we were like kind of in a meeting room to talk about stuff, but then 2 or 3 of us were focusing on like a thing that needed fixing. Then the other 2, me included, were kind of like, well, I don't know why I'm still sat here, so I'm like gonna look into this thing or whatever until the meeting starts, kind of thing. So, and then eventually like the like big boys left, the 2 like highest ranking people left to go get trains, and then like the cool kids hung back and just like chatted about anything. I'm walking in like torrential rain listening to a podcast, trying to get these fucking active minutes, man. It's bullshit. Look at this. It's so wet. My jeans are getting... I've not got waterproof trousers on, man. I mean, I did it. I pulled it off. It's one of those things where like you have to hit a consistent goal every like month. And when you're on holiday for 2 weeks of that month, and then you're just doing weights because you're on call for the other week of the month, it's really difficult to hit that goal. But like if you don't hit it, you go back to the beginning of like the next tier. So like I think it's I've now got to stay, I'm now on like gold or whatever, some dumbass thing. It's so stupid. I don't know why it matters to me. I'd have just been disappointed if I'd have fucked it yesterday for the sake of a 30-minute walk. I was sodden though. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done. It's up there. And if I'd have not done it, then I'd have probably had to spend another 6 months to get back to gold again. No, I'm not doing that. It's so easy to get it in a normal month. So, yeah, anyway. Pretty chill ass day today. Pretty good going as well. And I'm thinking of ending the video. I need to remember how much I've recorded. I think this is quite a long video. I think it's still like 20 minutes odd. But yeah, I'm going to end the video. Got a fun weekend ahead. Kinda. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you later.